Okay, so this is a brief rundown of what you should have at this point and what it looks like for you to have a team drive with all your design aspects in it. So I'm in my Google Drive here, and we're going to go over to Team Drives. And in my Team Drives, I have these are the two for um, two teams that are in one class. This has 9 members and this has 8 members. So let's take a look at one of these. Let's take a look at this one. Inside, there are multiple folders: Raspberry Pi, laser cutting, CAD, Arduino, and 3D printing. Inside those folders, there should be all pertinent information relating to the project. So if you are in charge of Raspberry Pi, you should be part of this team. And in Raspberry Pi, you will have your coding. You will have any instructions that the team needs. This is in the event of your absence, or maybe I just need to access something. And this is also in lieu of having a design notebook. So unless you want a design notebook where everybody's responsible for writing down everything and keeping their own notebook and then everybody's graded on that, this is the way to keep up with your information and all the pertinent information that you'll need for the project. So let's take a look at one. So in Arduino, this is the Arduino file. If you try to open this, it's not going to open because it is a INO file used on the Arduino board, but this is the actual sketch that is used to create the balancing robot. So that is something that would be in the Arduino. Something else that would be in here is maybe a connection diagram of how the Arduino is actually attached to the motors, etc. Okay, let's take a look back. For 3D printing, you would expect to find 3D printing files in here, STL files that they have maybe attempted or that they are working on getting printed all the way out. Okay, so this would be different editions or different renditions of a 3D printed file and changes that they've made. For CAD, almost the same thing here. CAD would have a lot more. So this is a look at maybe their overall design, and then they're going to break this down, and they would have parts that they've CAD'd out for 3D printing, parts that they've CAD'd out for laser cutting, and then you would see those reflected in laser cutting as DXF files, which are files that can be cut on the laser cutter. So all this works together. Raspberry Pi is going to have the actual instructions on running your facial recognition software, OpenCV. It's going to have instructions on maybe how to install Python or the Python extensions on here. It's going to have any information that you've used, and I'm really flexible on how this gets in here as far as what format it is in, as long as it is something that can be utilized by you to create this project. So your individual folders you are responsible for in the team drive. So this makes it really quick and easy to go and pull each one of these and see what's missing or who needs something. On the supply list, this is the only thing that is allowed out here under the files. That is an open supply list. Okay, so this is what your drive should look like. I have access to these because I should be invited to them, but it is a team drive. Let's take a look at this other one. It is a team drive where you have the folders set up, and here once again we have the same folders: 3D printing, Arduino, CAD, laser, and Raspberry Pi. And inside here we should have any files related to that. Now this can be everything from video files to I suggest you do that. I suggest maybe you do a little video using your phone, save it to the drive of the process. If you're doing something abstract like Arduino or Raspberry Pi, laser's a little different. 3D printing and CAD, they're their own creatures. So in CAD here, we don't have anything, so we need some CAD drawings in there. This team drive is holistic. It should give a good representation of where your project is. I can click through here and see that there's nothing in Raspberry Pi. Okay, I know they've probably not installed OpenCV, the laser, there's nothing in here. A blank, all these folders being blank indicates that there's not a lot of progress being made. Okay, so this is reflective of your project.